Hello, I'm back, and tonight I decided that the last video, the first video I've ever done, I really didn't want to, or I was afraid of it, to be honest. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take a spoon and do a spoonful of the Hot Ones Last Dab XXX and see how that goes. I'm not too worried about it, but then again, you just never know. I've seen a lot of videos about people doing spoonfuls, and people like Heat 101, for example, doing like half the bottle. And I think that Heat 101 actually said it was hot, but it's not hot enough to elicit sort of a euphoric feeling, if you will. So, and I think I kind of agree based on the test that I did with the previous video. So with that, I'm going to shake it up first. Really good. And then I'm going to yeah, it smells hot, but I'm just gonna get a good dose on there. Alright, that should be good. You can see that. It's a nice, sort of orangey, mustard-ish looking color. It's got pepper X, chocolate pepper X, peach pepper X, distilled vinegar, ginger root, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and dry mustard. So I find that this is actually a pretty palatable hot sauce based on the taste test that I did yesterday, or the previous video, was the first time I had ever tried it. So I was like, I don't know. So basically I just wanted to try it again, and this time with a little less movement than my last video where I was spinning around like a madman. And I guess we'll see. Cheers. Okay, it burns the throat almost immediately, but not too bad. It's kind of sitting in my throat right now, and it's got a bit of fire to it. It's not the same as eating it on a chip. Oh, got the hiccups. It's not the same as eating it on a chip. I can feel my excuse me. It's not the same as the little dose that I had, and I of course have the hiccups now. Whew. It was hot, but again, just let me stop talking. So it's really sitting in the back of my throat here. And it's eliciting some snot and some tears. Whew. I should have done the Wim Hof method before I did this. Ooh, that is not the experience I had yesterday. But of course, you wouldn't be putting a teaspoon. Man, that's hot. Trying to push that down. It was getting stuck in my throat. The heat builds. It has a nice flavor. It's not really hot in the mouth. Too bad. It's got the burn like in the throat and the esophagus. And I guess I have the camera a little low. So I think what happened is my that's better. And it's calming down now. So what I was saying is that it burns mostly in here. There's a little heat in the mouth, but you know, a little bit of runny nose, my eyes water, a little, just a little euphoria, not a lot. The beer helped immediately. It's a Blizzard of 78 from Wormtown. I'm having a little bit of a gag reflex here. Find I want to breathe out of my mouth, but when I do, it gets hot. If you breathe out of your nose, it doesn't have the heat go through there. I feel like I just did the Wim Hof, and if you don't know what that is, it's a breathing technique from a guy who they call the Iceman, aka Wim Hof. Man, I don't know how people do this. It's my first hot sauce attempt like that. I've never done that before. I've got like some weird numbness is the only way I can describe it. It's not like really numb, but it's it's almost like when you have I don't know if it's hypoxia. It's a tingling but numbness sensation, and it's in this area, in my shoulders and my back. the heat's pretty much gone. Just a little bit on the back of my tongue. I was having a little bit of nausea there. Yeah, that was way hotter. Just a few dabs on a chip is not going to give you that effect, and I assume, like on hot ones, that when you eat the chicken, you know, you're eating, I get just a touch numbness, burning on my lips, and it's moved to the front of my tongue now. I assume because I'm gathering more saliva. So I finished, I didn't finish talking about Wim Hof, but it keeps coming back. It's like resurging. Probably nothing like the Carolina Reaper. I've never had the Carolina Reaper, so I guess we'll see that. We'll see when that happens. I can tell right away that I'm probably not going to have the stomach for something hotter than this. I hear that the Apollo is way hotter, 50% hotter than this. I think this is rated. This is rated at, I think it's 1.5 million Scoville, but maybe 2. I can't remember. But of course, this is a sauce and not the actual pepper, and I understand that pepper is eating raw pepper is a lot hotter, or it feels a lot hotter. Yeah, so it's pretty much subsided now. Just a little heat in the mouth, not too bad. Numbness is going away. That is my video with a spoonful of the last dab, XXX, and that'll be it for now. So until the next one, we'll see you later.